Hey, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. Boom, let's do this. This is great news. Just found this today. 15,000 views. Here goes. The Senate is going to give Nancy Pelosi 1 week to get her articles ready and set up. And if they're not, I think they're going to do a Senate trial without them.
Breaking. Mitch McConnell bypasses Nancy Pelosi. It's happening now. After months of barring House Republicans from taking part in closed-door hearings in the basement of Congress and refusing to even allow Republicans to select a single witness in the impeachment charade, Democrats are now...
That is totally outlandish and I believe unfair to say the least, if not unconstitutional.
...trying to make demands for the Senate trial. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is refusing to send the articles of impeachment to the GOP-controlled...
And they've just done a poll on that out of Harvard, and they said 70+% want them to use the Clinton rules in the impeachment, and 50-some% in two different polls want her to get those articles over there and get going.
Senate. But for the first time in a long time, Republicans are not budging an inch. On Tuesday, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced he secured enough votes within his caucus to bypass the impeachment trial demands of Democrats. This means that additional evidence and witnesses brought forth by Democrats will be ignored, leaving just the impeachment trial rules that were in place during the impeachment process of former President Bill Clinton.
So there you are, and they're going to give her a week to get her act together. If she can't get those articles, they're going to do it without it. This is Senate Majority Whip John Thune.
Senate Majority Whip John Thune recently said he was still trying to get consensus among Republicans about how to go forward, but appears to have secured the votes needed to prevent Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer from running the table. What we're aspiring to do is get this process moving forward and indicate to the Democrats that as soon as they send those articles over here, we're ready to go. Quit stalling, Thune said. It really undermines the sense of urgency they've tried to attach to this thing from the beginning. Additionally, Senate Republicans are planning on signing a resolution that gives Pelosi just 5 days to hand over the impeachment article.
Now, this hasn't happened yet, but I think it's in the works. And when this gets done, she's just got 5 days to hand over those articles. So this will be big news if this happens this week. It'll just give her a week left to get her stuff together.
Articles before they dismiss the impeachment process entirely. Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Lindsey Graham also revealed this week if Pelosi does not transmit the articles by the end of the week, the Senate should take matters into our own hands.
So the end of this week, we've got 2 more days and possibly 3 or 4, but they're going to take matters into their own hands. They're not going to just let this stall and this stalemate continue, which is good leadership.
Graham proposed a solution that could remove what McConnell has called an impasse in the process. What I would do, if she continues to refuse to send the articles as required by the Constitution, I would work with Senator McConnell to change the rules of the Senate so we could start the trial without her if necessary, Graham proposed. When asked how long he would
start the trial without her, and he's proposing that to Donald. So we'll see if that happens in a week or so's time.
Wait before taking this step, Graham replied, days, not weeks. Graham expressed hope the Senate could conclude the impeachment trial before the end of January, but reiterated this may require the Senate to push Pelosi out of the equation. At this point, there's nothing Democrats can do. Democrats are complaining about McConnell possibly holding an unfair investigation, but that's literally what Democrats just did for 3 months.
And it's going to be out of their hands anyhow once the Democrat or the Senate leaders do this. This is going to go and follow the trial that was done by President Clinton, what was established there, and both sides. The Senate can't even speak. They've got to do written questions, and both sides, both attorneys and the Supreme Court justice will present arguments from both sides, and the Senate will have to do written questions. They just announced that yesterday.
But before the impeachment trial likely moves into the Senate, Democrats are whining, issuing ridiculous demands, and already claiming the process is rigged. Pelosi and Democrats shouted for months in front of every camera that Trump must be impeached to protect the country. Now, they aren't so urgent anymore. Pelosi is refusing to send the articles of impeachment to the Senate, which is her constitutional duty. They've accused Trump of just about everything imaginable, and after months of wasting taxpayer dollars to hold impeachment hearings, they still can't prove the president did anything wrong. And McConnell's already revealed exactly what's going to happen when the impeachment trial moves into the Senate. What do you think about this? Let us know.
Well, anyhow, this is all going to hit the fan probably in a week or so. They think that this impeachment trial will actually be over if this gets moving in 2 weeks or so. We've got another week, and we're going to get into the middle of the month, and then the 2 weeks, and they actually think it's going to be over. So this is going to get very interesting for this month if it does move that quickly. It's Roger Mark from Billings, Montana. An excellent video by this group, and good day, and Happy New Year. It's Roger Martin again from Billings, Montana. Enjoy. Leave your comments and join me in this YouTube group. We'll get you some great videos out. Save you some time of looking things up and commenting on them. Good day.